The Russian President Vladimir Putin had agreed to halt strikes on Ukraine's power stations for a day at the request of the US President Donald Trump. But as that deadline expired, Moscow hit a busload of mine workers who were returning from shift in Ukraine's southeastern Dnipropetrovsk region. Now, they worked for an energy company which has confirmed their employees have been hit and which officials described as cynical and targeted. Photographs from the scene show that the bus veered off the road and all that was left was the charred remains of the vehicle with blown out windows. Earlier in the day, Russian strikes hit a maternity hospital and an apartment complex in the Zaporizhzhia region. Both of these attacks come after Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky announced that US brokered peace talks between Moscow and Kyiv would take place this week. That is the second round of those talks, but there's been little progress on actually achieving any sort of agreement. The main sticking point still remains around the territorial control of Ukraine's Donetsk region. All of this is playing out against the backdrop of one of the coldest winters in Ukraine in living memory. Around 700 apartment complexes in the capital, Kyiv, remain without heating after repeated Russian attacks on Ukraine's energy infrastructure. And with temperatures forecast to dip below -20, authorities are working around the clock to get the heating back on.